Good evening.
Good evening.
Actually, before I get started, I wanted to play a tape on our Marcus Garvey parade that we had August 29th this year. Young man taped it for us, edited it, and I want to present it. I want the young man, if he's here, where is he at? Marcus?
Yeah.
Right there, with his hand up.
Okay.
That's the young man that edited.
How y'all doing?
So if you need anybody to videotape you and edit your stuff and give it back to you, that's the young man right there. That's what we do.
Something is holding me back. Is it because I'm black? Yeah. In this world of me, I was raised in the ghetto of the city. Yeah. Mama, she can work so hard. Something is holding me back. Is it because I'm black?
One more time for the guy that edited it and put it together. All right, well, the reason I showed that is because that was like our third annual parade, which means our fourth annual is coming up, and you can participate. Because like that young man said when we first came on, that this is better than the Bud Billiken parade. And he said why? His reason was because Bud Billiken is a fictitious character,
Right.
and Marcus Mosiah Garvey is a person that lives for real. And so we want to make it bigger and bigger and better and better, but we know it can't happen without you.
Right.
That means we need you to put a float in, you to put a car in, you to walk, march, or whatever you can to contribute. I want to say a few things about what we're doing as the UAPA. Dr. Webb Evans have been pushing, promoting, preaching all over Chicago, all over the United States.
Amen.
Telling us, not asking, telling us to buy black. For 48 years.
Right.
That's almost longer than I've been around. So I think I got about, what, 3 or 4 years more. We have always been doing for self. That's one of the things we promote, that we push. A lot of people think that we are Muslims, but we're not Muslims. Even though Muslim means people of peace. And Islam means one who submits his will to do the will of God. We're not registered Muslims with the Nation of Islam. We don't profess to be Christians, even though Christian means to be Christ-like. And certainly we do want to be like Christ. But we have not registered under that. And we're not Hebrews. We're not any of those groups. We are all inclusive. That means that whatever your religion is, you can come and worship with us. We have in our movement a Buddhist, raise your hand. She's right here. We have a Muslim in our organization, raise your hand. We have a Christian in our organization too, raise your hand. We have a couple of gangbangers in our organization. Former daddy house. Raise your hand for me, Daniel.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
All right. So I'm just trying to show you we're all inclusive. But why are we all inclusive? Because we're in the neighborhood and we're all suffering the same ills as a people. And it don't seem to be separating us by religion, by gang color, or size. Now, our spending power, 13% of the population, they say, 30 million in the United States of America, we are headed toward spending $1 trillion a year. That's another country. That's another country. But less than 1% is spent with us. Our celebrity sports figures, politicians and whatnot, they don't buy black. They go everywhere else looking, but they don't buy black. Your Oprahs, all of them, they don't buy black. So that wide gap dealing with black people, so they're part of that 30 million too. So that wide gap, they're partially responsible for it also. Not just you, but every dollar earned by a Jewish person, that dollar touches 12 to 18 Jewish hands before it leaves their community. For every dollar earned by a black person, it leaves the community as soon as he or she earns it. Now that's a shame. In 1860, 98% of all blacks in America worked for white people. In 2001, 98% of all black people in America still work for white people.
Wow.
Is there something wrong with that picture?
Yes, sir. Yeah.
Some of us don't think anything wrong with it. I got a good boss, right? Right now, 12,500 homeless youth right here in Chicago. Y'all don't even know they're doing. We got our brothers and sisters, young children, in a rage right now. And they don't even know why. They can't even give you the definition of the emotions that they're going through. And nobody's here to teach them, guide them, train them, point the way. We look the other way, basically. But we need to come together and address that, just like the young man that got beat with that plank, with the sticks. You know, they showing the video all over the internet. Right. And all we want to do, well, most of us, is march. So a bottle of laundry detergent, $10 a month. Right. Times 500, times 1,000. Then we begin to get big buckets of the laundry detergent, and we buy the bottles, and we buy the labels and the tops, and we hire our own young people to put all of this together, to distribute it, to do the mailings. Yep. Look at the job being created off of laundry detergent.
That's right.
Just the beginning.
That's right.
Our own laundry detergent, and that's just the beginning. But we got to be the ones to do it first. We can't wait on nobody to do this for us.